very exciting giveaway. For your sake, I'll get it. Not that I have a problem. That couldn't be it. What's that stuff you put on the tree? Tinsel? Yeah, tinsel. Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing a review of the MAC holiday collection, but I also have a super exciting announcement. I'm now starting today doing my next giveaway. I just ended my Thanksgiving giveaway last week, but I decided to do my next giveaway so soon because Christmas is coming up and I wanted to give enough time for the giveaway contest to take place, but also enough time afterwards for me to ship the giveaway before Christmas so that the winner can receive it before Christmas. Another reason why it's so soon is because it is very exciting giveaway. Very exciting. The winner of today's giveaway will be a Pat McGrath Mega Palette. I have mine right here. This is the lucky winner's prize. If you want to learn how to enter today's giveaway to win the Celestial Divinity Pat McGrath very first Mega Palette of your own, stay tuned to the end of the video. Okay, so I've got a ton of stuff. The first thing we're gonna do is eyes. So first I'm gonna prep my eyes with MAC Paint Pot. This video, by the way, is not sponsored. I purchased all this on my own. None of this was sent to me. Okay, so let's talk about the very first product that we're going to use that I got from the holiday collection, and that is the 12 pan eyeshadow palette. This is the outer packaging, which is the same for pretty much all of it, especially the larger items. So stunning, stunning packaging. I love the, frosted pink with the texture, like it's like glitter texture. The glitter aspect is very holiday themed, like almost snowflake-like, but I like the pink. This is the actual packaging of the palette. It is textured as well, but it's almost more like suede. It is really pretty, I like it. So then when you open it, you get a really nice sized mirror and a little bit of a design in the, around the mirror. So I think that ultimately the packaging of this palette looks pretty good. I think that the size is nice. It's not too thick. It is cardboard, like the outer part and like the in between, but you do get like a thicker part here, so it does feel a little bit more sturdy, which is really nice. So this is the actual palette. You get a nice selection of colors. You get some mattes, some metallics. I'm really pumped about this palette. I think it comes with a really good variety of shades. I think the way that it's laid out is really strategic. You kind of can look at it different ways, and it's almost like there's looks within the palette. This corner, that looks like a look, very cool toned. If you go in this corner, another cool toned look, but a little bit more on the almost mauvey side. In this corner, it is a more warm toned look because it has that nice reddish metallic. And then if you go here, it's a pretty neutral look. Just when you look at how it's placed, you can tell it's placed specifically for things to be grouped together and for looks, and I really like that. I'm gonna play around with this palette and then I'll come back and talk about it. But I find when I sit here and chat with you guys, I take forever. So I'm just gonna go ahead and play, and then I'll let you guys know what I'm doing as I go along. Here I'm going to be taking my Smashbox shadow blending brush, and I'm dipping into this dark plummy burgundy shade called Ride My Sleigh. I'm just gonna carve out my crease with this shade, really build it up, little circular motions to blend as I build. And I'm bringing it in quite far. I've mentioned before that I do have wide set eyes, so if you have close set eyes, I would recommend keeping it a little bit less dark on the inner part of your eye. I'm bringing it down into the lid as well, just to create that kind of triangular shape out towards the edge of the brow. And now I'm taking my Morphe JH15, going into the shade Share My Blanket. It's a nice taupey shade, and I am going to use this along the edges. I'm just kind of blending it into the previously laid down shade to kind of smoke it out and blend it out. And then I'm just gonna go back in with my Smashbox brush to kind of blend the two together and reinforce the shade a little bit, just to get that perfect blend. And now I'm going into Frost Smitten. This is a nice metallic, and I'm pressing that all along the whole entire lid with my finger. I'm now taking that Smashbox brush into the original shade Ride My Sleigh, and I'm just going to reinforce the crease one last time, but also blend that into the metallic so that there's no start and finish with the crease shade. I'm now taking this shade up at the top called Sparks and Wreck. It is a beautiful lighter pink metallic. I'm gonna lay that on the inner half of the lid to brighten that up a little bit. And this is just with my finger. I'm taking the same shade on a brush now, and I'm gonna pop that in the inner corner. I am using the Morphe E18. It's a rounded brush, but it's nice and small. It fits under the brow bone really well. Going back into the original shade Ride My Sleigh, I'm using my JH52 by Morphe, and it's a really small pencil brush. Smudge that along the lower lash line, and then I'm gonna take the shade called Share My Blanket that I used to blend out the top. I'm gonna also use that to blend out the lower lash line. So I'm really happy with this. I like the cool toned look, but you also could go really warm with that nice like reddish orangey. This is 52 Canadian and $39.50 US, and I honestly think that it's worth the price because I absolutely love MAC's shadows, and I really do like the color selection. All of them that I used blended out perfectly. I think that the metallics were really pigmented and very, you know, the formula is very creamy and light reflecting and, you know, pigmented and buildable, and just, it's really pretty. I'm happy with the look I created. I actually got one of this single eyeshadows just to show you guys the formula. So these are $27 Canadian and $21 US. It is a little bit pricey for one eyeshadow. Personally, I think single eyeshadows, I don't really love them, but I wanted, as I said, I wanted to show you guys the formula, and plus I got like a nice silver, so I will use it in the future. I like pops of silver or pops of gold in the center of the lid. So that's what I'm gonna do with this one. I'm gonna put it right in the center. And then I'm just gonna take this brush here and go along the edges. So that's with the silver. I mean, I had a metallic on my lid anyways. It would be more exciting if I hadn't have put a bunch of metallics already, but I wanted to just show you guys that. They're very pigmented. Like I could have built it up, but I didn't want to take away from the purple either. So definitely something I want to use in the future. Like, look at that, that's stunning. So formula wise, I really like their foiled eyeshadows. Beautiful metallics. This one's called Silver Bells, by the way. So it's the Extra Dimension foiled eyeshadow. It comes in a bunch of different other shades. Sparktacular, which is a sheer nude. Cooler Than Being Cool, which is a white with pearl. There's Explosive Chemistry, which is a pink. And then there is a red. So it comes in a pretty good variety of shades for holidays. I think this is, you get more for your money. So I personally think this is a better option. Okay, so let's move on. The next thing that I got was some of their eyeliners. So these are called the PowerPoint Eye Pencil Dual Frosted Firework, which is the theme. This is the packaging of the eyeliners. I actually really, really like it. And then the caps are really, really beautiful. I like that little like touch of texture. $20 US and 24 Canadian. You get two eyeliners, so I think that's pretty reasonable. I got it in Short Fuse and the Be Cool BB, which is the purple with the pearl. And then I also got the Zenith and Can You Chill, which is the gunmetal and navy blue. I'm gonna use the purple just because it goes. So I'm gonna do the dark purple for my upper lash line, and then I'm in the waterline on the lower lash line, I'm going to use the pearl. I really like that. It just kind of opened up the lower lash line a little bit. Purple one is nice. It just blended right in. Like it barely added much because it was already pretty dark eye look, but it just added a little bit more definition and fullness along the lash line. And then the same packaging obviously for the blue and gunmetal, and swatches of this one along with everything else will be at the end of the video. I'm gonna go ahead and do mascara and we'll come back and finish up the look. Okay, so I am done with blush and mascara. In my video, I talked about some holiday launches and whether I think they'd be worth money, whether I think it'd be something I'd want, and I did say I really wanted to try the Skin Finish in the shade Let It Glow. It is like a bright white champagne-y, like white gold, and because I'm so pale, these kind of shades look good on me. So I, of course, got it. This is the packaging. It's actually probably my least favorite packaging out of everything, I think. Just because it kind of like, everything was so over the top. And then this was just a little bit like plain. It's still beautiful. I mean, at this point, I'm just being picky, but packaging wise, I think this is my least favorite, but it's still pretty. Like, I like the pink, but the product is what matters. So let's go ahead and test this baby out. I'm not gonna go too crazy because I actually have more highlight to try. I don't think this shade would flatter all skin tones. On dark skin tones, this may be a little bit too light, but they also have a more gold one, which is nice. So there would be an option for darker skin tones, which is really good. And it's $37 US and $41 Canadian. So price wise is pretty typical for their highlights. I think this is one of their more expensive items. I mean, they are really good highlights. I am happy with the color. I think that it is very flattering. It is a little bit glittery. Like, it's not maybe quite as smooth as some of their other skin finishes. So I'm going to show you, like, do you see what I mean? It's finely milled, but you can see some glitter in there. It actually reminds me a little bit of the Fenty Diamond Bomb Veil, or whatever. It's Diamond Veil, or what is it called? It's kind of similar. It just has actually a very similar shade and kind of consistency. So I like it because I do like the Fenty one as well. If you like don't like any glitter in your highlight, it's a little bit, like, you can see a little bit of that like glitter, you know, fleck in there, but they're very small and very finely milled, so it's really actually beautiful. And then in my video I mentioned that this is something I would not get because of the shades that were in it. This is the Flashing Ice Extra Dimension Skin Finish Trio in light. It also comes in a darker one. So this one in light, everything else is pink, and then all of a sudden this is silver. I don't know why. This is another thing I'm not like over the moon about packaging wise. I'm not over the moon about it, but it's like sturdiness, it's actually pretty sturdy. You get that thicker plastic instead of just cardboard, which is nice. This is the actual palette. The detail in the powders, which is the same as the eyeshadow, the foiled shadow, and the same as the larger skin finish. So we're gonna compare them. So what the difference I see is that the one in the trio is a little bit less glittery, a little bit more like that wet look, I think. You don't see any glitter flecks in it. It's very smooth. You see the difference? So this one here is the one in the palette. It's a little bit less like blingy, but it's still very bright and it's a little less glittery. Then you get a gold. This is the reason I said I didn't want this palette, is because in the pan, it looks like a very dark gold. That would be too gold for my face. And then this one is the rose gold, which in the picture looked a little bit too dark as well. So I thought, you know, I wouldn't really be able to use them all. But then I thought about it, and there's been past skin finishes I've gotten that I've swatched, that I've looked at in the pan, and I thought, I'm not gonna like this. And I put it on my skin with a brush and it just looks phenomenal. Sometimes swatches and, you know, looking at them in the pan can be a little bit deceiving. So I thought, for your sake, I'll get it. I'm gonna blame it on you guys. Not that I have a problem. That couldn't be it. It's for you guys. This is the gold. So when you look at the gold, it's actually really pretty, and I can tell by swatching it I'm going to like it, and I'm so glad that I got it, because with gold highlights, a lot of times when you swatch them and you have fair skin, they'll look very dark. Like, if that were to be the way that the highlight looked on my skin, it would be too dark. But with a brush, it's gonna look so much less gold. This is the rose gold. That's the top. It's actually very beautiful as well. Should we do them all? I'm gonna do rose gold on this side, gold on this side, and then I'll just kind of like mix them and kind of make them match on. So that way you guys can see them both, you know? So this side will be gold. Now keep in mind, I'm also mixing it with the extra dimension, so it's gonna look less gold. But you can see the difference. You guys might not be able to. Definitely brighter than this side, so they're very pigmented, but you can see a little bit more warmth in this side and more gold, but it's not like yellow across my face. It is light enough that it will go well, and I think even up to medium skin tones, at least these two would still be dark enough. Like, it's a perfect medium, I think. Let's do the rose gold. pretty, and it actually goes really well. It's still pretty icy. It's not too pink. So that's actually a stunning, stunning highlight. I really like that. They're all really nice, and I'm happy with these two. And I think this one here would probably be my favorite out of all three, even just from Swatch. So I'm ultimately happy with all the highlights, which is really promising. I think you guys will like them as well. Formula is incredible. I love MAC's Skin Finish. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I like this palette better than this. So see, I'm so glad that I followed my gut and got both. This one's really, really nice. I love it, but I do just like how creamy these are compared to this one. Last thing is lips. I got quite a bit of stuff. 3 of the new lipsticks. So they have new shades for the holidays. This is the packaging. And I'm gonna have swatches of all of these at the end. So I have Out With a Bang, which is a deep, rich burgundy. They're beautiful for a nice vampy lip. I got Ice Ice Baby, which is the one that I said in my video that I would probably get. It's a blue pink with a pearl. So it's that nice, beautiful pink. And then I got, oh, and you can see, I don't know if you guys can see this. Do you see that on the silver part right here? There's some detail even on there. So, I mean, MAC goes above and beyond with packaging. And then the last shade that I got was Heart Goes Boom, and it's a fuchsia. So really, really pretty. So I got 3 out of the 5 lipstick shades. There's a white one that you can get. It's like pretty sheer. It just has like a nice pearl. It would be a good like center of the lid highlight. And then there's also a dark rosy pink. It's pretty like almost red. So those are the other options. So I got 3 of their new glosses as well. They're exclusive holiday shades. 3 out of the 5, Snow in Love, which is a pink gloss. I got, which I think is gonna match the Ice Ice Baby. And then I got the Twinsies, which is like a nude, and it's a little bit less like glittery, which it actually looks like such a beautiful gloss. And then the last one that I got is the purple, and what's that one called? Set Me Off. That's the packaging of the glosses. Really pretty. So the glosses also come in a like a peachier pink, and then it also comes in like a translucent white pearl, so a more natural one. Those are the other options for glosses. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. I'm gonna do Ice Ice Baby, and I'm actually gonna pop the purple on top, and I'm gonna use the Edge to Edge lip liner from MAC. I really, really, really like the lipstick. MAC's lipsticks are incredible. It's a Frost, which is one of my, I mean, I love them all, to be completely honest, but I just love MAC's lipstick formulas. Now I'm just gonna pop that purple gloss, which is the Set Me Off. It's like pretty sheer, but it still has enough like of a wash of color. It would be beautiful on its own even too. And I think it brought a little bit more of a purple vibe because the lipstick is pretty pink. So I think it matches the eyes a little bit better now. So that is everything that I got in terms of like new product. There's 2 more things that I got that are actually gift sets. So I just thought I'd show you. I got the Fireworked Like a Charm mini lipstick kit, and I got it in the pink. So because I got the pink one, it comes with a cute little pink bag, and it's almost like that, like, what's that stuff you put on the tree? Tinsel? Yeah, tinsel. It's kind of like that a little bit, so it's really like festive. It's actually really cute, and then it comes in the box with 3 mini lipsticks. It would be a beautiful little gift to give someone. So it's $29.50 US, and it's $33 Canadian. You get 3 mini lipsticks and the bag. In the pink, you get the shade Usually Slay, Iglooed to You, and Snow Boundaries. You get a luster lipstick, which is the Snow Boundaries, a frost lipstick, which is the Igloo to You, and a matte, which is the Beaujolais Slay. I'm gonna have swatches of these at the end as well, in case you're interested. I love all of their formulas of lipstick, so I really do think these are a cute little gift. I also got the Fireworked Like a Charm mini lip gloss set, so it's the gloss set. So again, you get a little bag, and it's a little bit bigger, but like not as wide. These are cute little bags to bring in your purse, to put some of your makeup if you're like going to work or traveling. And it comes with Flashy Lady, Melt For You, and Roll in the Chalet. It's like a reddish pink gloss, like a nice pink gloss with no shimmer, and then a beautiful just kind of pearly gloss. I love MAC's products. Their quality is incredible. Their formulas are nice. Some people don't like their lip glosses. People say they're sticky. I don't think they are anymore. I think they used to be. I really do think they're not that. They maybe are a little more sticky than some other formulas, but I don't think they're that sticky. I wouldn't describe them as sticky. So I do think this is another cute little gift. The mini lip gloss is the same price. So ultimately, I think those are beautiful little gifts. I am going to be doing a future video going over different like kits that you can give as gift sets and which ones I think from different brands are worth the money, and kind of similar to the video I did on holiday launches. So that's going to be a totally separate video to look forward to in the future. We're done. That is everything. I got like, there's a lot of other stuff in the kit, in the collection, sorry. You can also get the Super Fire Hit mini lipstick. So you get 12 already existing lipstick shades. They're the best selling shades in limited edition packaging. It comes in a cute little holder. They are mini. That is $74 US and 92 Canadian. And they also comes with a sparkler starter kit with 5 brushes in limited edition packaging. So that's everything in the collection. Yeah, so ultimately I really like this collection. I think that it is one of my favorite collections that I like it better than the bronzing collection because it had an actual eyeshadow palette. I think it had more substance to it, and I really, really like the shades. So I'm really happy overall with the collection, and I would recommend it. I will be having the swatches coming up at the end of the video, so keep watching for that. And now, the moment you've been waiting for, I will talk about the giveaway. So as I mentioned, you're getting the Pat McGrath Mega Palette. If you want to enter, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, hit the red button, ring the bell. Then you have to comment on this video with your favorite Christmas tradition. As Christmas comes up, and this is kind of my Christmas giveaway, I think it's fitting that we talk about Christmas. Christmas is my favorite holiday in the whole entire world, and I'm really, really, really excited for Christmas. Even though it's going to be different this year, I still look forward to it. Just comment below your favorite Christmas tradition, and that's it. You're entered into the giveaway. Whether it's just snuggled up to a fireplace with a cup of hot chocolate, or getting together with your family, even if this year, you know, you can't do it, just what's your favorite Christmas tradition that you have, maybe you and your family have? Is it going to a cabin for a weekend? Who knows? Whatever it is. Before I moved out of my parents' house, we always had such an exciting Christmas morning, and we'd open gifts right when we'd get up. Then we'd have a breakfast. It was the only day a year my whole family would have breakfast together, so it was such a memory. And now we can do the same with my son and my husband. It's just as exciting, if not more, because I love seeing my son open his gifts. If you'd like more entries, all you have to do is click the link below. It will link you to my Instagram post where I announce the giveaway. Make sure you're following me on Instagram and tag minimum of 1 person in the comments. Each tag is an additional entry, and it has a maximum of 4, and you will have a chance at winning Pat McGrath palette. So don't forget to do that. I also just did a review on the Pat McGrath palette. I will link it below, and if there's just more information about the palette, you can see all the swatches up close and personal. Thank you so, so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.